Is post-traumatic stress the same for everybody? No. There's different parts to it. Can you manage the symptoms? Absolutely. Post-traumatic stress actually is it's an anxiety disorder, and you can find ways to handle the anxiety more constructively. So that's definitely there. Your life can get much better, but you have to work at it.
It's random. It's a situational kind of a thing for me. I could be at, a dinner engagement with my friends or something like that, and a fork sound on a plate, just jars me or something, or I go right to that like PTSD feeling, not necessarily a scenario, without a thought or an emotion behind it. It's just, you recognize it.
The littlest of things. Someone could have drugged the chair across the floor, and that sound would I'd lose it. I couldn't, even to this day, I can't tolerate that.
I would leave my home in the morning and then wind up someplace else and lost the time in between. So I was like, What the heck is going on here? What we finally realized is right out near our home, there's an on-ramp going on to the expressway. And so anyway, as you're coming up there, there's that feeling centrifugal force, which is pretty much very, very similar to being in a Huey. And so what was happening is as I was coming up and around, I had that same feeling, and I would snap over into wherever I was.
Just doesn't have to be anything. It could be just something really small, like you're talking about a book and you disagree, and all of a sudden you blow up over it. You just start getting really angry about your side and your version. And I hope you can take some time to see that what's going on, and that your partner or your friend will say, whoa, let's step away from that subject for a minute and cool down, and then find out what happened. Why did you get so angry?
A couple examples. One is staying up late. A lot of veterans that are suffering with post-traumatic stress tend to stay up late. They stay busy. It tends to wear them out and makes them less able to cope with the anxiety. So you learn to take your rest, take your breaks. Being in public places. If you're in a public place and you have a need to watch the comings and goings of other people, then do that, and let the family members, people like your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, husband, whatever, let them know that, hey, when we go to eat in the restaurant, I like to sit with my back where I can watch who's coming and going.
What we say in the Navy, crazy Ivans, which is sudden movements, that I don't like those. They make me really jumpy. And a lot of people with PTSD or military period, you're always on alert. You're always ready. Like you're waiting for something to happen. And proximity. Proximity is a big issue.
You're jumpy when you hear sounds, and you have to learn to not react to them. And I'm not going to say that that's easy. It's not.
It's kind of like a marriage relationship. There's going to be conflicts. You're going to have conflicts within yourself. You find ways to resolve them, ways to not. You can escalate things. Some people do that. I've seen them, try to get their emotions going, the adrenaline going and stuff again. It's not productive, but it does happen. It's just the opposite of that is true, too. You can find ways to de-escalate yourself. So recognizing the signs within yourself, you'll recognize what gets your anxiety elevated and what settles it down.